uncover any deep, dark secrets. I only talked to Carolyn and Joan. Their feeling...
Auditions for the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows were a mix of excitement and tension. The producers sought actors who could bring the gothic atmosphere to life. For the role of Barnabas Collins, Jonathan Frid stood out during auditions. His ability to convey both charm and menace captivated the casting team. They were impressed by his deep voice and intense gaze, which perfectly matched the character's complexity. For the role of Victoria Winters, Alexandra Mulcahy was chosen after a series of chemistry tests with Frid. Their on-screen connection was palpable, making her the ideal choice for the character who would become the heart of the series. Other key roles, like Elizabeth Collins Stoddard, were filled by Joan Bennett, who brought a sense of gravitas and experience. Her presence added depth to the family dynamic. David Selby, later cast as Quentin Collins, was initially considered for a different role, but impressed the team so much that they created a new character for him. The casting process was not just about talent. It was about finding the right fit for the eerie, supernatural world of Collinsport. Each actor brought their unique flair, contributing to the show's lasting legacy. The chemistry among the cast members was crucial, as it helped to create the tension and drama that defined Dark Shadows.
David.
David.
Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1966 TV series, Dark Shadows reveals a unique blend of creativity and innovation. The director, Dan Curtis, aimed to create a gothic atmosphere that captivated audiences. He drew inspiration from classic horror films and literature, infusing the show with elements of suspense and supernatural intrigue. Curtis's style was marked by a willingness to experiment with storytelling, often incorporating flashbacks and non-linear narratives that added depth to the characters and plot. Collaboration with the cast and crew was essential to Curtis's vision. He encouraged actors to explore their characters fully, allowing them to bring personal interpretations to their roles. This approach fostered a sense of authenticity, making the characters relatable despite their fantastical circumstances. The production team worked closely to create a haunting visual style, using lighting and set design to enhance the eerie mood. Curtis's commitment to storytelling and character development helped Dark Shadows become a groundbreaking series that left a lasting impact on television history.
All right, Joe. That's marvelous.
Dark Shadows is a unique TV series that first aired in 1966. It combined elements of horror, drama, and romance, making it stand out from other shows of its time. The story revolves around the Collins family, particularly Barnabas Collins, a vampire who struggles with his dark past. This series became famous for its mix of supernatural themes and everyday life, capturing the attention of many viewers. And as we explore this show, you will discover many funny, shocking, and sad facts, so keep watching this video. Is there a particular scene or moment in this TV series that has had a lasting impact on you? Out of the many roles in this series, which one was your favorite? The characters were memorable, and their stories often left a mark on fans. We would love to hear your stories and memories related to Dark Shadows in the comments below. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience with this series? Your thoughts are important to us.
Why don't we wait and see what happens?
What's corroborative evidence?
Set in a fictional town called Collinsport, the production of Dark Shadows in 1966 faced unique challenges and opportunities. The set design was crucial, as the show needed to create an eerie atmosphere that matched its supernatural themes. The main set, the Collinwood Mansion, was designed to look both grand and haunting, featuring dark wood paneling, antique furniture, and dim lighting to enhance the gothic feel. Filming primarily took place at ABC Studios in New York, where the crew had to work quickly due to the show's live format. This meant that scenes were often shot in a single take, adding pressure on the actors and crew. Logistical challenges included managing the tight shooting schedule, as the show aired 5 days a week. The production team had to be innovative, using techniques like quick set changes and creative camera angles to keep the story flowing smoothly. They also employed practical effects to create supernatural elements, such as fog machines and simple makeup techniques for the characters. The use of live music added to the atmosphere, with a haunting score that complemented the show's dark themes. The combination of these elements made Dark Shadows a groundbreaking series that captivated audiences and set a new standard for daytime television.
You don't know where they are.
I don't know. Honest.
Dark Shadows captivates audiences with its unique blend of supernatural elements and soap opera drama set in the eerie town of Collinsford. The series introduces viewers to a world filled with vampires, witches, and werewolves, creating a rich tapestry of conflict and intrigue. Many fans fondly recall their childhood experiences watching the show, often expressing a deep nostalgia for its dark fantasy themes. The character of Barnabas Collins, portrayed by Jonathan Frid, is particularly memorable, as his presence transformed the show from a low-rated program into a cultural phenomenon. Alongside him, characters like the enigmatic Quentin and the villainous witch Angelique, played by Lara Parker, added layers of complexity and excitement to the narrative. While some viewers appreciate the campy charm and the show's ability to surprise, others critique its production quality, noting issues like static video and occasional on-set distractions. Despite these flaws, the series has maintained a loyal fan base, with many praising its storytelling and character development. Joan Bennett's portrayal of the matriarch adds a touch of glamour, while the eccentric Dr. Julia Hoffman, played by Grayson, brings a unique dynamic to the plot. The show's willingness to explore various time periods and parallel storylines showcases its ambition and creativity, even as it sometimes struggled with pacing and coherence. As the years have passed, Dark Shadows has become a nostalgic reminder of a different era in television, evoking both fond memories and laughter. Its influence on modern soap operas is undeniable, as many writers draw inspiration from its imaginative storylines. The series remains a topic of debate, with some viewing it as a classic, while others see it as a relic of its time. Regardless of perspective, Dark Shadows continues to resonate with audiences, proving that its blend of horror and drama has left an indelible mark on television history.
I can trust you, can't I?
Yes?
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows played a crucial role in shaping its unique atmosphere. Composers like Robert Cobert crafted haunting melodies that perfectly matched the show's gothic themes and emotional depth. The music often featured eerie organ sounds and strings, which enhanced the suspense and drama of the storylines. Cobert's ability to blend classical elements with modern sounds created a distinctive auditory experience that resonated with viewers. Musicians involved in the project contributed to the show's haunting soundscape, using innovative techniques to evoke feelings of mystery and tension. The score was not just background music. It was integral to the storytelling, helping to convey the characters' emotions and the supernatural elements of the plot. For instance, the use of dissonant chords during moments of danger heightened the sense of fear and uncertainty. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to create a sound that would linger in the audience's mind, making the show memorable. The music often reflected the inner turmoil of characters like Barnabas Collins, enhancing the emotional weight of his struggles. The combination of music and narrative in Dark Shadows set a standard for how soundtracks could elevate television storytelling, leaving a lasting impact on the genre.
You want anything else?
In early planning, the character of Barnabas was initially going to be named Jeremiah or Jared. The change occurred when writer Ron Sproat discovered the name Barnabas on a headstone while visiting an old cemetery. This inspired the final choice of name for one of the show's most iconic characters. Thayer David made a significant mark on the series by playing the most characters. His roles included Matthew Morgan II, Ben Stokes in 1795, Professor Timothy Elliot Stokes, Sandor Rakosi in 1897, Count Pedophile also in 1897, and Quentin Collins, whose mind was in Pedophile's body during the same time period. He also portrayed Stokes in Parallel Time, an aged version of Professor Stokes in 1995, aged Ben Stokes, and Farmer Mordecai Grimes in 1840, along with an aged Ben Stokes in Parallel Time set in 1841. Nancy Barrett showcased her talents beyond acting by performing a cabaret act at various venues, including the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas, often during Dark Shadows festivals, which are annual conventions celebrating the series.
I have to see your father. It's very important.
I wish I could help you, but...
The haunting arrival of Barnabas Collins in the 1966 series Dark Shadows stands out as a pivotal moment. Directed by Dan Curtis, the scene captures the eerie atmosphere of Collinwood with its dim lighting and shadowy corners. Jonathan Frid's performance as Barnabas is both captivating and chilling, as he embodies the tortured vampire with a mix of charm and menace. The cinematography enhances the tension, using close-ups to highlight Frid's expressive face, drawing viewers into his internal struggle. Another iconic scene occurs when Barnabas confronts his past, revealing his tragic backstory. The direction here emphasizes the emotional weight of the moment, with lingering shots that allow the audience to feel the depth of his sorrow. Frid's ability to convey vulnerability amidst his dark nature resonates deeply, making viewers empathize with a character who is both a monster and a victim. The impact of these scenes on the audience is profound. They blend horror with human emotion, creating a unique connection that keeps viewers engaged. Actors and filmmakers have often commented on how the show's blend of gothic elements and soap opera drama set it apart from other series of the time. The show's ability to evoke fear while exploring complex themes of love, loss, and redemption has left a lasting legacy in television history. The combination of strong performances, innovative direction, and striking visuals continues to influence the genre, making Dark Shadows a timeless classic.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. That's the thing about families. You just don't...
Nancy Barrett played the role of Carolyn Stoddard and initially auditioned for the part of Victoria Winters. This casting choice highlights the diverse talent within the show. David Selby, known for his portrayal of Quentin Collins, made a special appearance at the 40th anniversary Haunted Halloween party in Los Angeles in October 26. He recited the words to Quentin's theme, showcasing the lasting impact of his character on fans. The series was notable for being the first daytime soap opera to be syndicated. A selection of episodes aired in the U.S. from 1975 to 1990, starting with the release of Barnabas Collins and ending during the Dr. Lang storyline. In 1992, the Sci-Fi Channel acquired exclusive rights to rerun all 1225 episodes, allowing a new generation to experience the show. The series remains a significant part of television history, influencing many future productions with its unique blend of horror and drama.
Danger. You may unleash a greater danger against her, against you.
Dark Shadows captivated audiences with its unique blend of horror and soap opera elements, creating a cultural phenomenon in the 1960s. The show introduced viewers to the mysterious Collins family and their haunted estate, Collinwood, featuring vampires, ghosts, and witches. This mix of supernatural themes resonated deeply with a society that was experiencing significant change, including the counterculture movement and a growing interest in the ocular tenant. The character of Barnabas Collins, a tortured vampire, became an icon, reflecting themes of isolation and the struggle for acceptance. As the series progressed, it tackled complex social issues such as mental health, addiction, and the consequences of past actions, which were often taboo topics at the time. The show's innovative storytelling and gothic atmosphere influenced pop culture, inspiring a wave of horror-themed television and films. It also paved the way for future supernatural dramas, showing that audiences were eager for stories that explored darker themes. The legacy of Dark Shadows continues to be felt, as it opened doors for more diverse narratives in television, encouraging discussions about morality, identity, and the human experience.
Are you sure?
Oh, now, Vicky, I've already told you.
Mrs. Hopewell, I've looked at a map.
Kate Jackson began her television career in this show, marking her first role on screen. This series is notable for being the first soap opera to inspire a motion picture, leading to 3 films based on its story. The films include House of Dark Shadows, released in 1970, Night of Dark Shadows in 1971, and a modern adaptation in 2012. In the storyline, Tom Jennings holds the distinction of being the first character transformed into a vampire by another vampire. This transformation was not carried out by Barnabas Collins, the central vampire character, but by Angelique. Angelique was turned into a vampire by her brother, Nicholas Blair, who was a warlock. This act was a punishment for her disobedience. At the time of Tom's transformation, Barnabas was still human, adding complexity to the narrative. The series combined elements of horror and drama, captivating audiences with its unique blend of supernatural themes and character development.
I wish you wouldn't even joke about it. How much do you know about it?
The critical reception of the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows was a mix of intrigue and skepticism. Many critics initially viewed it as a soap opera with a twist. Reviewers praised its unique blend of gothic horror and melodrama, which was quite different from other television offerings at the time. The character of Barnabas Collins, played by Jonathan Frid, became a standout, capturing the audience's imagination and leading to a surge in popularity. Fans were drawn to the show's dark themes and complex characters, creating a dedicated viewer base that eagerly anticipated each episode. Audience reactions were overwhelmingly positive, with many viewers expressing their love for the show's suspenseful storytelling and supernatural elements. The series became a cultural phenomenon, influencing later horror shows and films. Despite its initial struggles and ratings, Dark Shadows eventually became a staple of afternoon television, showcasing the power of audience engagement. In terms of accolades, Dark Shadows received several nominations, including Daytime Emmy nominations, which recognize its impact on daytime television. These nominations highlighted the hard work of the cast and crew, affirming their contributions to a groundbreaking series. The recognition also opened doors for many involved, allowing them to pursue further opportunities in the entertainment industry. The show's legacy continues to resonate, demonstrating the lasting influence of its innovative approach to storytelling.
You just heard my sister. You saw the car. What do you think?
I'm talking about premeditated murder.
Joe Haskell and Carolyn Stoddard faced life-threatening situations involving supernatural creatures. Joe survived a vampire attack by Angelique Collins, and later, a werewolf attack from his cousin, Chris Jennings. Carolyn also endured a vampire attack, this time from Barnabas Collins, who sought to reverse his aging. She was later attacked by Chris in his werewolf form. Joe's mental state deteriorated after witnessing Chris transform into a werewolf. In contrast, Carolyn managed to reflect the werewolf's attack using a silver bracelet she wore until Barnabas and Julia intervened. Interestingly, Joe and Carolyn were in a relationship when the story began. The setting of the series featured the Collinwood Mansion, which had its interior constructed in a studio in New York City. The exterior shots were filmed at a real house located in Newport, Rhode Island, not Maine as some might believe. John Karlen, an actor from the show, experienced an incident at the 2004 Dark Shadows Weekend Fan Club meeting in Tarrytown, New York. He fell from the stage but was not injured, although he expressed visible anger towards the event organizers for the mishap.
He's taken over what we laughingly call the presidential suite.
Well, it's very interesting.
During the making of the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments. One of the most notable was the challenge of filming live episodes. The show was known for its gothic atmosphere, but the pressure of live television often led to unexpected mishaps. Actors would sometimes forget their lines or miss cues, leading to improvised moments that added a unique charm to the series. For instance, Jonathan Frid, who played Barnabas Collins, once had to ad-lib a scene when a prop failed to work as intended. His quick thinking not only saved the moment, but also showcased his talent. Additionally, the cast formed strong bonds during long hours on set. They often shared meals together, creating a family-like atmosphere. Kathryn Lee Scott, who played Maggie Edmonds, recalled how they would gather in the green room, sharing stories and laughter to ease the stress of their demanding schedules. The camaraderie helped them deliver powerful performances, even when they were exhausted. Moreover, the show's special effects were groundbreaking for the time. The crew had to get creative with limited resources. For example, the famous transformation scenes required clever camera tricks and makeup techniques. The team often worked late into the night, experimenting with different methods to achieve the desired spooky effects. This dedication to their craft made Dark Shadows a beloved classic, as the passion of the cast and crew shone through in every episode.
You start to shake.
But what sort of an experience could she have had?
6 individuals played key roles in the release of Barnabas from his coffin. Willie Loomis, Jason McGuire, Angelique Collins, Sandra Rakosi, the Collinsport sheriff in 1995, and Dr. Julia Hoffman all faced dire consequences. Barnabas strangled all 6. Willie and Sandra became unwilling servants after being bitten. Jason, Angelique, and the sheriff died from strangulation. Dr. Hoffman survived when an aged Ben Stokes intervened during her attack. In the 1897 storyline, Thayer David portrayed Sandra Rakosi, a gypsy, and later took on the role of Count Pedophile, a warlock. The name Sandor Pedophile is notable as it references a real-life Hungarian poet and revolutionary. Grayson Hall's casting as Dr. Julia Hoffman was significant. Initially, the plan was for Barnabas to kill her character shortly after her introduction. However, Hall's strong performance led to a change in plans, allowing her to remain in the series for its entire duration. Her character aimed to cure Barnabas of his vampirism, adding depth to the storyline.
To save her. Are you going to throw that away?
Dark Shadows left a significant mark on television and film history. Its unique blend of gothic horror and soap opera elements captivated audiences, creating a new genre that combined drama with supernatural themes. The show introduced iconic characters like Barnabas Collins, a vampire who became a cultural symbol. This character's complexity and charm influenced future portrayals of vampires in media, paving the way for more nuanced representations in series like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and films like Interview with the Vampire. Moreover, Dark Shadows broke traditional storytelling molds by using a serialized format that kept viewers engaged with ongoing plots and cliffhangers. This approach inspired later television series to adopt similar techniques, leading to the rise of binge-worthy shows. The series also showcased the potential for horror in daytime television, encouraging networks to explore darker themes in their programming. The legacy of Dark Shadows extends beyond its original run, as it spawned a revival in the 1990s and a feature film in 2012. Its influence can be seen in various adaptations and homages across different media, highlighting its lasting impact on the horror genre and television storytelling. The show's ability to blend romance, mystery, and the supernatural continues to resonate with audiences, ensuring its place in the annals of television history.
I'll do my level best to clear you, to prove you never commit.
Following the initial episodes, the set of the old house was destroyed due to a misunderstanding. An ABC studio executive, seeing the cobwebs and mess, thought the set was abandoned and ordered its demolition. This led to a rush by carpenters and set designers at Dan Curtis Productions to rebuild it, using images from earlier episodes to keep filming on schedule. The show was notable for being the first daytime soap opera to inspire 3 motion pictures and a revival series. The films included House of Dark Shadows in 1970, Night of Dark Shadows in 1971, and a later adaptation in 2012. Additionally, Barnabas Collins, a central character, gave a music box to Josette as a symbol of his love. This music box reappeared throughout the centuries whenever he fell in love again, often with women he viewed as his next Josette. This recurring theme was evident during the 1897 storyline, highlighting the character's enduring romantic patterns. David Selby returned to his role as Quentin Collins in 4 new audio dramas produced by Big Finish Productions in May 26. The character of Quentin was created at the request of Jonathan Frid, who wanted a second villain to help share the workload. There are 28 episodes that exist only as black and white kinescopes, as the master tapes for these episodes are presumed lost. This situation is particularly evident among the color episodes, where 20 color master tapes are missing compared to only 8 black and white master tapes. Interestingly, more master tapes are lost from the first 74 color episodes than from the nearly 300 black and white episodes. Tour 19, which aired in 1971, is the only episode with no surviving video, although a fan-recorded audio version does exist. ABC stopped making kinescopes of their programs, except for news, in the fall of 1970. The existence of all episodes in any form, including the audio of the lost episode, is notable. Additionally, there are 2 master tapes that are partially damaged, 1 black and white, and 1 color, with kinescope film used to fill in the damaged parts. The practice of wiping by networks continued until the late 1970s due to the high cost of videotape, making the survival of these episodes remarkable.
It's possible. His story is completely false. Completely and unequivocally.
The werewolf curse in the story is linked to the lineage of the Collins family. Chris Jennings became a werewolf because he was the firstborn twin. If his brother Tom had been born first, he would have carried the curse instead. This curse originated with their ancestor, Quentin Collins, who received it from a gypsy named Madga. Madga had placed the curse on Quentin due to his marriage to her younger sister, Jenny. As a result, all firstborn males in each generation of the Collins family inherit this werewolf curse. In July 2005, David Selby, who played Quentin Collins, attended the Dark Shadows Hollywood weekend at the Renaissance Hollywood Hotel. This event brought together fans and cast members to celebrate the series. Lara Parker, known for her role as Angelique, was born Mary Lamar Rickey. Her stage name has become well recognized among fans of the show. The series has left a lasting impact on its audience, with its complex characters and intertwining storylines.
But if you had a choice, who would you rather be rid of? Me or Miss Winter?
Dark Shadows, the iconic 1966 television series, left a lasting mark on its viewers and the world of cinema. Many fans remember the eerie atmosphere and the captivating storylines that blended horror with drama. The show introduced characters like Barnabas Collins, a vampire who struggled with his dark nature, and this complexity resonated with audiences. For some, it was their first encounter with supernatural themes, sparking a lifelong interest in horror and fantasy genres. The unique storytelling and gothic elements influenced how people viewed television, pushing boundaries and challenging norms of the time. As you reflect on your own experiences with Dark Shadows, think about how it shaped your perspective on storytelling and character development. Did it inspire you to explore other films or series? Did it change how you perceive good and evil in storytelling? Sharing your memories can help others connect with the show in new ways. We invite you to engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Your stories matter, and they can inspire a new generation of fans.
Let's make a big night out of it, okay? I think you're a little drunk. You know that? Yes.
As the final credits roll on the haunting tales of Collinwood, the shadows linger, whispering secrets of the cast who brought these characters to life. What became of the actors who captivated audiences with their performances in this gothic drama? In this bonus segment, we delve into the lives of the stars after the camera stopped rolling, discover the unexpected paths they took, from triumphs to struggles, and how the legacy of Dark Shadows shaped their careers. Some found new fame in unexpected places, while others faced challenges that tested their resilience. We will explore the stories behind the scenes, revealing the personal journeys of these talented individuals. What hidden talents did they unveil? Which cast members returned to the spotlight? And who chose a quieter life away from the glare? Join us as we uncover the intriguing fates of the Dark Shadows cast, shedding light on their remarkable stories that continue to echo long after the show ended.
Yes, of course.
Lara Parker's portrayal of Angelique in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows left an indelible mark on the world of Gothic television. As the vengeful witch, she captivated audiences with her blend of beauty and malice, becoming a symbol of the show's dark allure. Parker's character was complex, often torn between love and revenge, which resonated deeply with viewers. After Dark Shadows ended, Parker faced significant challenges in her career. She struggled to escape the shadow of Angelique, finding it difficult to secure diverse roles. In her personal life, Parker encountered hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. She also faced the loss of her mother, which deeply affected her. Despite these struggles, she found solace in writing, publishing several novels that explored themes of magic and the supernatural. In recent years, Parker has participated in fan conventions, sharing her experiences and insights about her time on Dark Shadows. As of the latest updates, she remains a beloved figure in the horror community, continuing to engage with her fans and reflect on her iconic role.
This huge, gloomy house.
Yes, don't you see? He wants to move in here and pretend like he was...
Grayson. Hall's portrayal of Dr. Julia Hoffman in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows left a lasting impact on fans of the show. Her character, a complex and enigmatic figure, was a psychiatrist who became deeply involved in the supernatural events surrounding the Collins family. Hall's performance was marked by a blend of strength and vulnerability, capturing the audience's attention with her ability to navigate the dark themes of the series. After Dark Shadows ended, Hall continued to work in theater and television, but her career faced challenges. She struggled with typecasting, often being seen only for roles in horror or gothic genres. Despite this, she found success in stage productions, showcasing her talent in various plays. Hall's personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McLean, which ended in divorce. She faced health issues later in life, including a battle with cancer. Grayson Hall passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a haunting presence in the world of television. Her last known information reflects a life filled with both triumphs and struggles, embodying the very essence of the characters she portrayed.
Wouldn't be advisable at this time.
Why not?
Well, they're still running tests, and so...
Joel Crothers portrayed Joe Haskell in the 1966 television series Dark Shadows, a character marked by his deep love for the enigmatic Maggie Evans. Joe's journey was fraught with tension as he navigated the dark and supernatural elements surrounding Collinwood. Crothers brought a brooding intensity to the role, embodying the struggles of a man caught between love and the sinister forces at play. His performance resonated with viewers, making Joe a memorable figure in the series. After Dark Shadows, Crothers faced significant challenges in his personal life. He battled with substance abuse, which affected his career and relationships. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in television, appearing in shows like The Edge of Night and The Doctors. Crothers also faced the tragic loss of his mother, which deeply impacted him. His life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships, including a high-profile romance with actress Judith Light. In the later years of his life, Crothers was diagnosed with cancer, which he fought bravely. He passed away in 1985 at the age of 46, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a haunting presence in the world of television. His contributions to the industry remain appreciated, even as the shadows of his personal struggles linger.
Good luck to all of us on this occasion.
Well, I hear some...
Joan Bennett's portrayal of Elizabeth Collins Stoddard in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows was a defining moment in her career. As the matriarch of the Collins family, she embodied a complex character shrouded in mystery and darkness. Elizabeth's struggles with her family's haunting past and the supernatural elements surrounding Collinwood showcased Bennett's ability to convey deep emotional turmoil. Her performance was marked by a blend of strength and vulnerability, captivating audiences and solidifying her status as a television icon. After Dark Shadows, Bennett faced personal and professional challenges. She dealt with the fallout from her tumultuous marriage to producer Walter Wenger, which ended in scandal when he shot her lover in a fit of jealousy. This incident cast a long shadow over her life, leading to a period of public scrutiny. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in film and television, though her roles became less frequent. In her later years, Bennett found solace in painting and writing, exploring her artistic talents beyond acting. She remained a private figure, often retreating from the public eye. Joan Bennett passed away in 1990, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. Her life story serves as a reminder of the complexities that often lie beneath the surface of fame.
Who is that boy? Got a full rundown on page 20.
Kate Jackson portrayed Daphne Harridge in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows, a character shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Daphne was a psychic who became entangled in the dark, supernatural events surrounding the Collins family. Jackson's performance brought a unique depth to the role, capturing the essence of a woman caught between the ordinary and the extraordinary. Her portrayal resonated with audiences, establishing her as a notable figure in the realm of Gothic television. After Dark Shadows, Jackson's career flourished. She starred in the hit series Charlie's Angels, where she played the iconic role of Sabrina Duncan. However, her rise to fame was not without personal challenges. Jackson faced significant health issues, including a battle with breast cancer in the late 1980s, which she bravely overcame. Her personal life was marked by tumultuous relationships, including a high-profile marriage to actor Andrew Stevens that ended in divorce. In the years that followed, Jackson continued to work in television and film, but her presence became less frequent. She remained a beloved figure in the industry, known for her resilience and talent. As of the latest updates, Kate Jackson has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her health and personal life. Her legacy endures through her memorable roles and the impact she made on television history.
Investigate other psychic phenomena, such as reports of the supernatural. We have a research.
Roger Davis portrayed Jeff Clark in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows, a character marked by mystery and intrigue. Jeff Clark, a charming yet troubled figure, became entangled in the supernatural events surrounding Collinwood. Davis's performance brought depth to the role, capturing the essence of a man caught between love and the dark forces at play. His portrayal resonated with audiences, contributing to the show's cult status. After Dark Shadows ended, Davis faced significant challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the impact of Jeff Clark. His later work included guest appearances on various television shows, but none achieved the same level of recognition. Personal hardships also shadowed his life. Davis battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and personal relationships. He faced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him to navigate the complexities of life alone. In his later years, Davis became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his past while grappling with the shadows of his earlier fame. His legacy remains intertwined with the haunting allure of dark shadows, a reminder of the complexities of fame and personal struggle.
Tourist atmosphere in the country. Why do you think all those summer people come up here every year? To get away from the air pollution, that's why.
Edmonds portrayed Roger Collins in the 1966 television series Dark Shadows, a character marked by complexity and intrigue. As the wealthy and troubled patriarch of the Collins family, Edmonds brought a sense of gravitas to the role, embodying a man haunted by family secrets and the supernatural. His performance was pivotal in establishing the show's dark atmosphere, as Roger navigated the eerie events surrounding Collinwood. After Dark Shadows ended, Edmonds continued to work in theater and television, appearing in various productions. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. He faced financial difficulties and struggled with the pressures of fame. In the 1970s, he was involved in a scandal when he was accused of tax evasion, which cast a shadow over his career. Despite these hardships, he remained dedicated to his craft, often returning to the stage. In his later years, Edmonds found solace in teaching acting, sharing his knowledge with aspiring performers. He passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil. His last known information reflects a life lived in the shadows, both on and off the screen.
Here and now, today and tomorrow. Where's the rest of our
John Carlin's portrayal of Willie Loomis in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows remains one of his most memorable roles. As the troubled caretaker of Collinwood, Willie was a complex character, caught between loyalty and desperation. His performance captured the essence of a man ensnared by dark forces, embodying both vulnerability and menace. This role marked a significant turning point in Carlin's career, establishing him as a notable figure in the realm of Gothic television. After Dark Shadows ended, Karlen faced various challenges. He struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to escape the shadow of Willie Loomis. Despite this, he appeared in several other projects, including the soap opera Love of Life and the film The Killing of Sister George. His personal life was marked by hardships, including battles with addiction and the loss of loved ones. In the 1990s, he faced a serious health scare when he was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness, which he managed to overcome. In his later years, Karlen remained connected to his Dark Shadows roots, attending fan conventions and engaging with the show's enduring legacy. He passed away in 2023, leaving behind a rich legacy in the world of television. His life was a tapestry of triumphs and struggles, reflecting the darker shades of human experience.
I always come right out with it.
Mrs. Johnson, I'm sure that Mr. Johnson's a very happy man.
I'm a widow.
Mitchell Ryan portrayed Burke Devlin in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows, a character marked by his brooding intensity and complex motivations. Burke, a man seeking revenge and redemption, became a pivotal figure in the show's dark narrative. Ryan's performance brought a depth to the role, capturing the audience's attention with his charm and underlying menace. His portrayal contributed significantly to the show's cult status, making Burke Devlin a memorable character in television history. After Dark Shadows, Ryan's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in shows like The Brothers and Santa Barbara. However, his life was not without turmoil. Ryan faced personal challenges, including struggles with alcoholism, which led to a tumultuous period in his life. He was involved in a scandal in the 1970s when he was arrested for drug possession, a moment that threatened to overshadow his career. Despite these hardships, Ryan persevered, finding stability in later years. In his personal life, Ryan experienced the pain of losing loved ones, including the death of his son in a tragic accident. This loss deeply affected him, adding to the shadows that lingered in his life. As of his last known information, Ryan passed away in March 2022, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and the personal battles he faced. His journey reflects the complexities of fame, the weight of personal demons, and the enduring impact of a life lived in the spotlight.
Not just overnight, but always. That's a long time.
Dana Elkar's portrayal of Sheriff Patterson in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows left a lasting impression on viewers. His character, a figure of authority in a town shrouded in mystery and supernatural events, brought a sense of gravitas to the show. Elkar's performance was marked by a blend of sternness and vulnerability, capturing the complexities of a lawman grappling with the strange occurrences around him. After Dark Shadows, Elkar's career continued to flourish. He appeared in various television shows and films, including roles in MacGyver and The A-Team. However, his life was not without challenges. In the late 1980s, Elkar faced significant personal hardships when he began to lose his eyesight due to glaucoma. This condition forced him to adapt his acting style and ultimately led to his retirement from the screen. Despite these struggles, Elkar remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. He was known for his resilience and dedication to his craft. His last known public appearance was in the early 2000s, where he reflected on his career and the impact of his roles. Dana Elkar passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and adversity.
Collins from Collinwood. Yes, I want to think about it.
Even Selby brought a haunting charisma to the role of Quentin Collins in the 1966 television series Dark Shadows. His portrayal of the tormented werewolf captured the essence of tragedy and darkness, making Quentin a memorable character in the show's gothic landscape. Selby's performance was marked by a deep emotional range, reflecting the character's struggles with his cursed lineage and the weight of his family's dark history. This role not only defined Selby's early career, but also established him as a prominent figure in the horror genre. After Dark Shadows ended, Selby continued to work in television and film, appearing in series like Falcon Crest and movies such as The Great Gatsby. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Selby also dealt with the pressures of fame and the typecasting that often followed actors from cult shows. Despite these struggles, he remained resilient, channeling his experiences into his work. In recent years, Selby has continued to engage with fans of Dark Shadows, attending conventions and participating in interviews. He remains a beloved figure in the horror community, known for his contributions to the genre and his ability to connect with audiences. As of now, he is still active in the entertainment industry, with no significant scandals or controversies reported. His life reflects a journey through darkness, both on and off the screen, marked by resilience and a deep connection to his craft.
Just let me know. And at the end, if you don't like it, you can walk out of here, and there'll be no hard feelings.
Kathryn Lee Scott portrayed Maggie Evans in the 1966 television series Dark Shadows, a role that defined her early career. Maggie, a young woman caught in a web of supernatural intrigue, showcased Scott's ability to convey vulnerability and strength. Her character's journey through love, betrayal, and the haunting presence of vampires resonated with audiences, making her a memorable figure in the show's cult following. After Dark Shadows ended, Scott faced challenges in her career. She struggled to escape the shadow of her iconic role, taking on various projects in theater and television, including appearances in shows like The Twilight Zone and The Love Boat. However, her personal life was marked by hardships. She experienced a tumultuous marriage to actor and director, which ended in divorce, leaving her to navigate the complexities of single motherhood. In the late 1970s, Scott faced a significant scandal when she was involved in a controversial production that drew public scrutiny. Despite these challenges, she found solace in writing, publishing several books, including memoirs that reflect on her experiences in Hollywood. As of the latest information, Kathryn Lee Scott remains active in the entertainment industry, participating in conventions and events related to Dark Shadows, where she shares her insights and experiences. Her journey continues to captivate fans as she embraces her past while looking toward the future.
You make fun of me.
Have I ever made fun of you before?
No.
Well, then tell me.
Innes Patrick's portrayal of Jason McGuire in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows left a lasting impression on audiences. His character, a scheming and manipulative figure, brought a dark intensity to the show, embodying the themes of betrayal and ambition. Patrick's performance was marked by a brooding charisma that captivated viewers, making Jason a memorable antagonist in the gothic landscape of Collinsport. After Dark Shadows ended, Patrick's career continued in television and film, but he faced challenges. He appeared in various series, including roles in The Edge of Night and The Twilight Zone, yet struggled to find a role that matched the impact of Jason McGuire. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Patrick faced financial difficulties in the years following his peak fame, leading to a period of obscurity. In his later years, he found solace in teaching acting, sharing his knowledge with aspiring performers. Dennis Patrick passed away in 2002, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with the shadows of his most famous role. His life was a testament to the complexities of fame, marked by both triumph and struggle. Last known information indicates he is remembered fondly by fans of Dark Shadows, who still celebrate his contribution to the series.
Hi. Surprise?
Jonathan Frid's portrayal of Barnabas Collins in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows marked a significant moment in television history. His performance as the tormented vampire captivated audiences, blending charm with a haunting presence. Frid's ability to convey Barnabas's internal struggle between his monstrous nature and his longing for redemption made the character iconic. This role not only defined his career, but also established him as a cult figure in horror. After Dark Shadows ended, Frid faced challenges in finding roles that matched the depth of Barnabas. He appeared in various stage productions and made guest appearances on television, but none achieved the same level of fame. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a struggle with typecasting and the pressures of fame. Frid also dealt with the complexities of his sexuality in a time when it was not openly accepted, which added to his sense of isolation. In later years, Frid embraced his legacy, attending conventions and engaging with fans. He remained a beloved figure in the horror community until his passing in 2012. His last known information reflects a life spent in the shadows of his most famous role. Yet he continued to inspire those who appreciated the darker aspects of storytelling.
It was all right. Vicky, do you really like my uncle?
Nancy Barrett's portrayal of Carolyn Stoddard in the 1966 TV series Dark Shadows left a lasting impact on fans of the supernatural drama. As the spirited and complex character, Barrett navigated the dark and mysterious world of Collinwood, embodying a blend of vulnerability and strength. Her performance captured the essence of a young woman caught in a web of family secrets and supernatural intrigue, making her a memorable figure in the series. After Dark Shadows ended, Barrett faced personal and professional challenges. She struggled with the typecasting that often follows actors from iconic roles. Despite this, she found success in theater and made guest appearances on various television shows. However, her life was not without hardship. Barrett dealt with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on her mental health. She faced a public divorce that drew media attention, adding to her struggles. In her later years, Barrett stepped back from the spotlight, choosing to focus on her personal life and well-being. As of the last known information, she has maintained a low profile, living away from the public eye. Her legacy as Carolyn Stoddard remains a haunting reminder of the dark shadows that linger in both fiction and reality.
That in the back of your mind, you really want to see her. Maybe. I'm not sure.
As we wrap up our journey through the haunting world of Dark Shadows, we reflect on how this groundbreaking series changed the lives of its cast and captivated audiences. From Jonathan Frid's iconic portrayal of Barnabas Collins to the challenges faced by the talented ensemble, each actor brought a unique depth to the show. Many found themselves forever linked to their characters, with Frid facing the pressure of being a horror icon, while others like Kathryn Lee Scott and David Selby navigated their own paths in the entertainment industry. Did you watch Dark Shadows during your childhood? What memories do you have of those late-night episodes filled with suspense and drama? Perhaps you remember the thrill of Barnabas's first appearance, or the chilling moments that kept you on the edge of your seat. We invite you to share your stories and experiences in the comments below. Your memories are a vital part of the legacy of Dark Shadows, and we would love to hear how this series touched your life.
One came back to Collinsport, don't you?
Yes, he came back hoping to stir up a lot of trouble.